Miyamoto, baby!
We're gonna feature your lifelong project in the next Direct. It's going to be our biggest reveal of the year. Is everything ready?
I'm gonna need more time. Okay, homework for tonight. Ash and Mercedes, I want you to have a nice coffee date. Nothing crazy. Casper and Bernadetta, you need to read a book together. Preferably a rom-com. Extra credit if you hold hands. Finally, Raphael and Leone, once you feel the moment's right, I expect you to make out after training. No exceptions. Everyone else, get a total of 5 numbers and turn them into me next week. I'll be checking them if they're real. Talking to you, Edelgard. Alright, class dismissed. Oh, what the freak is that? What the freak is that? But as we near the end, I can safely say I'm incredibly excited for Sword and Shield. Maybe even more so than Sun and Moon.
Blasphemy!
Heathen!
You're not a real fan!
So, are they going to finally confirm Fi as a rare blade, and that the goddess Hylia was actually a lab assistant on the orbit station Radamanthus when the conduit was activated, thus tying together the Xenoblade and Zelda universe?
No, bad. Bad Zelda theorist. Bad. You will not taint this channel. Go theorize on a forum or something. So, how does the single Nintendo fan cope with their non-existent love life?
We ship Nintendo characters! Welcome to the shipping game! Doesn't matter who or what you are, what game you're from, or what species you might be. We'll force our weird romantic fantasy on anyone or anything. Please welcome our lucky bachelor, Simon Belmont! Alright, Mr. Belmont. Folks at home might not know that you're not a Nintendo character. What made you want to come to our show tonight? I recently joined the Super Smash Brothers, so I wanted to settle down with a nice Nintendo girl. I want to find someone who sees beyond my muscles, the sweet teddy bear that's inside. Aww. Well, isn't that sappy? Psst, wake up, Nemesis.
Can't. I'm dead.
The church is abusing its power over Fodlin. It's just too fun to play as Link. With his Master Sword and the way he interacts with the environment, Twilight Princess Link controls will always be one of my favorites. I mean, look at this! Cutting grass while moving? Can you do that, Wind Waker Link? No, but can you do this? Big deal. Can you do this? Please, can you do this? Why would I want to do that? Can you do this? 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 This? I bet you can't do this. Oh, come on, that's unfair. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Sonia. Body pillow. Search. And pre-order. What do you mean you can't accept any more pre-orders?
That's it. Nintendo's cancelled. The rumor was wrong. The dates were wrong. The journalists were wrong. My order at McDonald's was wrong. Everything was wrong. Whoa. Slow down, Maurice.
This movie is almost a love letter to all of them, you know, with paying homage to its mascot, Pikachu. So, amazing job with the Pokemon, except for Snubbull, because I will always hate Snubbull from the bottom of my heart. I mean, you know, it's kind of cute, you know, if you like pug faces, sure, it's cute Snubbull, but at the same time, I despise Snubbull. The burning passion. It is my least favorite Pokemon, and will forever will be. It's rotten hell. Tell me, you called Edelgard Edgelord when you first saw her, right? I'll take that as a yes. You thought Edelgard would be your edgelord, but it was I, Dimitri!
Listen, kid. I think you'd be more comfortable playing that game over there.
Yoshi's Crafted World? Are you saying I should stick to playing Yoshi's Crafted World?
What? Oh, no. I was actually pointing to the game right next to it.
Kirby Star Allies! While recent Fire Emblem games have taken the shipping and the dating a little too far, I'd be lying if a part of me doesn't enjoy playing Love God. Arthur, I got a new companion for you. Say hello to Mozu. I don't think this is a good idea. I don't care what you think. You have no choice. Have fun, you two. What do you like to eat?
Justice!
But besides that, there's nothing that stands out in the art. Nope. Nothing. Not a thing. Completely boring. Not exciting in any way.
Pervert.
When it's time for Alincia to give her final speech and usher in a new era for Crimea, who encourages her, supports her, and gives her the confidence she needs to rule her kingdom? Is it that stale end piece of white bread Joffrey? Huh? No, it's my man Ike, taking her hand and introducing her to the people. This final scene where she holds his hand close to her cemented them as my OTP.
But the Japanese doesn't imply any romance. This was made up by the localization.
If you read the entire Japanese text, you will find hints of Alincia's feelings towards Ike from Alincia herself and other party members. On top of that, this final scene in Japanese implies even more her feelings for Ike. If that's not love, I don't know what is.
I think you might be too invested in this.
Now, if that doesn't convince you she's the best evolution in the family, here's her Pokédex entry to prove how adorable she really is. No matter who you are, if you bring strong emotions near this Pokemon, it will silence you violently.
Sabo, run!
That team, known as Team Number 1, is already working on the next Xenoblade title, meaning Takahashi's brilliant mind won't come anywhere near Zelda. Good thing too. Just imagine all the absurd twists he would have brought. Link is actually Ganondorf's son. Turns out Hyrule's on the back of a giant turtle. Guardians contain the souls of Sheikah. Ridiculous. Although, on second thought, let's bring him in. It's been more or less a year and a half since Metroid Prime 4 was announced, and we've had zero official news about the game. No new cinematic trailer, gameplay trailers, or even a teaser trailer. Absolutely nothing until now. In a video released on the morning of January 25th, Senior Managing Executive Officer Shinya Takahashi finally gave us some news.
We're in development hell!
Well, okay then. We're receiving heavy fire from the Pyre troops,
Now place your hand on my chest.
and the Mytha troops are cindering our home base hard.
Pervert.
Zania troops have just appeared from the rear.
I love you, Rex.
Release the bomb. But I said release the bomb. Yes, sir.
I love you too. I love you and all you guys.
Sorry about that. All of that. To be honest, I really just wanted to do this video so I can just scream Trogdor! However, despite how much I wished for it, I didn't think a remake would come for years down the line, if at all. But during their September 2019 Direct, Nintendo dropped the news that shook my world. No, not that. This.
Sylvan, how come you never try to hit on me like you do the other girls? I'm pretty, smart, hardworking. My hair is white as snow. I have beautiful pink eyes. Do you have a thing against albinos? I thought you were better than that, Sylvan.
No, it's not like that at all. Look, you're adorable.
Naturally.
But, well, come talk to me in 5 years.
Wait, 5 years? You think I'm a child, don't you? 5 years, you say?
Oh, I love this sandwich.
Teacher, I need your time machine.
But since Nintendo ditched their live presentations back in 2013, they have shown time and time again that their direct formula works. It's relatively cost effective, doesn't put unneeded pressure on the Japanese developers to speak English, can be easily viewed worldwide in most languages, and maybe most importantly, doesn't allow for awkward stage moments like this. Part of me does miss that. My love for the turn-based JRPG phenomena strengthened after each generation, and it was a series that I went back to time and time again. Pokemon will always hold a special place in my heart, specifically right here, and I will always look back on my time with Pokemon fondly. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't getting tired. Finally, I finished grading all the tests. Can't wait to get home and sleep on my nice, warm bed. My desk chair is more comfortable than my bed anyway. There are also those who only get passionate about certain series. Yeah, I don't play Fire Emblem for husbandos or waifus.
Gross. Now Animal Crossing, that's all about the ships. Table for life, baby.
Has anyone noticed Rhea and the previous Archbishop Tina look exactly alike? Just me?
Sir, we're gonna need you to come with us.
I will not be silenced! And thus the Flame Emperor was born.
I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what Crab Brawler evolves into. Oh my gosh.
It's more likely the concept art was used to recruit rather than tease a new game.
You're in luck, Mr. Belmont. Behind this wall are 3 beautiful Nintendo ladies eager to win a date with you.
Sweet mother of Zack and Cody. Unlike the environment textures, I thought the character models were good enough. Not perfect, but acceptable. Since Xenoblade Chronicles 2's take on Shulk and Fiora, however, looking back on the original kind of hurt my eyes.
No, 2 is way too anime! At least 1 had a unique style!
Well, unique doesn't exactly mean best. You wanna know what else is cool? Bow and arrows. Now here's a question. What kind of arrow is best? That's a ridiculous question. False. Bomb arrows. Well, that's debatable. There are basically 2 schools of thought. Fact. Bomb arrows melt ice. Bomb arrows melt ice arrows. Bomb arrows do not... What is going on? What are you doing? I know there are changes you make in any relationship, but I can't keep living this lie. As the saying goes, it takes 2 to skin a cat. Or something like that. What I'm trying to say is, I'm breaking up with you. You're obviously happier with some younger guy, and I don't want to stop you from being you. It's not just me, it's not just you, it's both of us. Goodbye. Just kidding, I'll never leave you, I love you so much.
Did anyone ever tell you were pretty? The most beautiful thing they ever did say? You're a waifu Edelgard.
I'm a what? Welcome to the School of Waifu Craft and Husbandry.
Now there are many rules you must follow. Under no circumstances are you to collect crests. Don't do it.
I will return here someday, my teacher.
I think it's clear. We can expect great things from you, Edelgard.
As you already know, Dimitri is the head of the Blue Lions, and heir to the Fargus Kingdom. When he's not studying or practicing with a spear, you can find him at his part-time job at McDonald's. Hopefully everyone will have the chance to join the Phantom Thieves when they announce Persona 5 for Switch. For me, there's really only one worry I have for Persona 5 on Switch. Who do I date? Hard on the outside, soft on the inside? Green thumb cinnamon bun? Jailbait inkling girl? Knockoff Catwoman? Drunk sketchy journalist? Dem gothic legs? Roleplay kink? Psychic country hick? Or my sensei maid, aka I'm pretty sure this is illegal? I think the answer is clear. All of them. Granted, this is my OTP, and if you disagree with me, that's fine too. But I'm sure Intelligent Systems and I see eye to eye. I'm actually playing through Radiant Dawn right now for the first time, and I can't wait to see their relationship blossom.
Yeah, about that. They don't get together in the end.
What?
Ike becomes a loner, Alencia marries Joffrey.
Well, there's always Nephany. Behold, the Fire Emblem Three Houses box art. Look at its perfect symmetry, the awkward poses, the masterful floating in midair, Claude's defying of gravity. It's poetic, masterful. Surely this will go down as the greatest box art to ever grace. Okay, I can't do this anymore. Is that enough? Have you officially been bamboozled? Do I have to say the magic words? Fine. April Fools, I gotcha. The biggest thing holding Twilight Princess back in my book is the darn howling. It's not pleasant to listen to. I'd rather have Makar bash his fiddle against my head than listen to this. Going back to Sothis, her name stems from the Egyptian name for the star, Sirius.
Wikipedia working overtime today, whoop!
Interestingly, Sirius is the Latinization of the Greek word Saros.
What?
Wooloo, the sheep Pokemon. Not you, Mareep. Oh, my beating heart. It is so adorable. I usually don't like the beginning normal type Pokemon, except for Sentret and Bidoof. But Wooloo has Woolooed my heart. It's just so soft, so squishy, so round. It will be mine. I mean, do we even want it to evolve? I think it's perfect as it is. Yeah, it's gonna be weak as all get out, but it's my Wooloo. This is my baby. It's adorable.
A quick note, some people have been misreading combat art as combo art. Well, I don't know what kind of simpleton would do that, but whoever they are, they clearly have the reading skills of a potato.
Combo arts? Are these like combat arts?
Her smug face could melt the polar ice caps faster than China and the US ever could. But it's not just her smile. Her eyes are brighter, her nose smaller, her hair fuller, her skin has more polygons. The battle for top Xenoblade waifu is reaching new levels of kawaii. You're my new best friend. Forget about cherry, forget about blueberry, forget about nasty pumpkin pie. Apple pie is the god tiers of pies. I adore it. Each bite cradles me in its warm, gooey arms before tucking me into its soft yet brittle crust bed, where I dream of eating even more scrumptious apple pie. And upon devouring exactly 72 pies, I vow to the goddesses of baking standing before me that the only pie to grace my lips from here on out will be the sweet taste of their divine gift to mankind, apple pie. Naturally, I like Appleton. What if I choose Golden Deer, but Claude won't shut up about friendship?
Shh, Claude is going to give his final rallying cry to the troops.
Friendship. Friendship, friendship, friendship. Friendship, 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 friendship. Friendship, friendship, friendship. Remember, we can do anything with the power of friendship. I've got a secret. A secret about myself that I've refused to accept until recently. It's a part of me that I've never truly understood and may never fully understand. This isn't a coming out story or a drug addiction confession, and I don't mean to make it sound that serious. But as I've grown more mature, I've realized it's unhealthy to fight this part of me. So that's why for me to truly accept who I am, I need to share with you the real me. For those of you who have read the title of the video, you probably know where this is going. I am a Japan-obsessed, waifu-loving, anime-binging, manga-reading weeb. Oh, and I suck at video games too, so. Whoa, a Beyblade! This is what I always wanted! Thanks, goddess.
Oh, you're welcome, Link. Now promise me you won't get bored with it after this dungeon.
We need a ball and chain!
Heroes these days.
Good morning, teacher! Okay, this is a misunderstanding. It's not what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm a legal lolly.
You're not helping. And what better way to start off the new year than with a Nintendo Direct, filled with reveals and updates for the coming year. They're going to announce it at any moment now. Just you wait. It'll be huge. Any second now. It's here! Oh, wait! Oh. That's just another new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe post. No worries. It's coming. We have to be patient. Very patient. Very, very patient. Very, 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 very patient. But if Nintendo wanted to leave a legendary shockwave at E3, they couldn't have a direct with only one Smash reveal, or even a mediocre second reveal. They needed a reveal that could rival the likes of Joker and the Hero. A reveal that would make the Fighter Pass worth the price of admission for thousands of fans outside of Japan. That reveal was Banjo. I can see this tower at the end being the Elite Four, and the path up the tower is Victory Road. Just imagine the view from up top the tower as they crown you champion! Or maybe it's somewhere in a mountain, I don't know. So what is Beleth doing during these 5 years? What any teacher does during summer vacation: time travel!
That's a fancy way of saying sleep during the entire break.
Sirfetch'd has nothing to do with glitches, right? I mean, that's what it seems like when they revealed him. But looking at the website, you would think, oh, this Pokemon has something to do with technology or something like that. But no, it's just a Farfetch'd with Smolder It just has smolder, you know what I mean? It's those eyes. You can lose yourself in those eyes with his long leek and shield. Oh, slay those baddies. Option 3, and this is the best one, people. Flynn. Oh sure, she might look innocent, but behind those adorable features is a serial killer itching to quench her thirst for blood. I will still protect her with my life. Contestant number 1. If you met Dracula in a dark alley, what weapon would you use to vanquish it? I have a lot of experience taking down space creatures, but I can't say I know much about paranormal monsters. Knowing myself, I'd scan it to find its weakness and then attack it accordingly. But if I had to choose one, it'd have to be my ice beam. Ooh, very sexy. Okay, contestant number 3, same question.
Bite him in the face! Maybe spit fireballs at him if I feel like it. And then I bite him in the face again.
Haha, sounds sexy. Your turn, contestant number 2. I don't understand what you're saying, but it sounds sexy. Oh, Mr. Belmont has quite the conundrum in his hands, folks, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more of the shipping game. But then you get the spinner, and the dungeon basically becomes a skate park.
Stick moves, brah.
Beleth, I told you no dating students. But isn't that how you met Mom?
That's completely different.
This is not canon, by the way. Most of the Zelda and Xenoblade games have left a mark on me in one way or another. Wind Waker, I can't stop hearing the Great Sea theme. Xenoblade Chronicles X, I have never felt more awesome than when I first started using my scale. Breath of the Wild, the most fun I've ever had gameplay-wise. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I found my perfect waifu. Of course, there are many game series I hold dear, but none have left such a profound impact as Zelda and Xenoblade. So the only logical conclusion is to mix them up, right?
No,
This is
stop.
gonna be great.
This is what I wanted.
Just think of all the money we're going to make off a Zelda game set in the Xenoblade universe.
Cease this unholy matrimony!
He's a sincere young man who embodies everything chivalrous, although there is a faint tinge of darkness hiding behind those golden arches.
Oh no, everyone, we have a bad boy up in here.
Sonia, new waifu bait right here. They knew what they were doing. They knew it. They knew it. And boy, are people biting. You thirsty people, you. I mean, just look at this man. He's so happy. Looking at him embrace Morgana just melts my heart. Oh, I wish that were me.
Next is Big Man Tiny X, Dido.
Dido? Dudu? Diduo? Dodu. Man, they are killing it with these names. We don't know the inner machinations of Nintendo's mind.
Guess we know what his favorite toothpaste is.
You just couldn't help yourself, could you? You just had to do it. You saw the opportunity and you took it.
I'm sorry.
Just sit down!
Okay.
Fiora's glow up is by far my favorite. This comparison is like night and day. It's like, I'm trying to think of a way to describe this tremendous difference without offending an entire demographic. Basically, original Fiora is the reason you should never date your cousin. There. Is that subtle enough for you? She claims to be a bit older than the other students, which I'm not surprised by at all. She gives off a more mature adult vibe. I mean, just look at her hairstyle compared to these other older adult women. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no!
Calm down. It's obvious Rex will end up with Pyra and Mithra.
Yeah, okay. But I don't know if I like the idea of Rex practicing polygamy. Ah, so you're saying there's a chance? The fanbase chooses the waifu, Miss Harasvager. I remember every weapon I've sold, and the sister of that weapon changed the fanbase forever. She was a great waifu. Terrible. Yes. But great. I think it's clear. We can expect great things from you, Edelgard. Forget this, I'm getting homeschooled. What? Now I sound like an old dude on Facebook complaining about the current generation.
Well, back in my day, it was okay to get lost. Now they just hand the Pokemon to you. Sad.
Let's not do that today, Beleth. Okay, Morgana.
You should go to bed.
Yes, Morgana.
Tell me you love me.
I replayed Black 2, my favorite gen, and you know what? It was still amazing. Everything from the beginning difficulty spike to the greatest story told in a Pokemon game was exhilarating, except for Pokemon Studios. Sure, I missed some of the modern conveniences of Gen 7, but I had a blast all the way through.
Nostalgia blind! He's clearly nostalgia blind!
That's fair, maybe I am.
Nostalgia blind!
Palutena, Rhea, is the highest-ranking archbishop in the Church of Ceros, basically the Pope. She has a gentle demeanor and treats others with utmost kindness, almost like a mother. But she won't hesitate to pass merciless judgment on those who defy the Church. Kind of like my mother.
Oh gosh, let's not do that. Neat, these apples have a green filling inside.
Don't think you're out of the woods yet, Dad. Mom may be dead, but you're one death flag away from becoming my reason to kill the final dragon boss.
That said, he does have a short temper, which I'm sure will get him in trouble from time to time, especially when something gets in the way of justice. Did someone say justice? Leon, the champion of the league. Talk about gaudy. Just look at his outfit. It's horrendous. Who said this is a good idea? I'm not talking about designers. The character designers. They made a good choice. I think that this adds a lot of personality to this person, to Leon. But I just want to know who in the Pokemon universe was like, Leon, baby, you want to know how to make sure everyone knows that you're the king of football? You got to put on your football outfit, everything, your tights, your shorts, and then you got to put on this cape. And the cape won't get in the way. No. The cape completes the ensemble.
Also, there's a cat right here.
For the love of the goddess, please let us pet the kitty. Bear, come here, Bear. Oh, he's a coming. Holy crap, this is gonna take a while.
3 hours later.
Okay, Bear, let's play. You want the ball? Go get it, Bear. Come on, go get Ace! Don't you touch it! Ace, don't you touch it. Don't. Stay.
Another 3 hours.
Good thing Ace is an idiot. Bring it back, Bear, come on. Wait, Dino Shock, no! Kids these days, am I right? He has this personal rivalry with Edelgard that I doubt Edelgard even acknowledges. I imagine some of his interactions with her will be quite over the top. Did you see the way Edelgard ate her sandwich? She thinks she's better than me, doesn't she? Well, two can eat a sandwich like that. Mr. Mime was funny. I'm glad they put that scene in there because it was quite humorous. I don't think it's the best scene as everyone was saying. And maybe that's just my random comedy. It's not like I freaked out by mimes or anything. That's not true. Don't touch that. It's not true. I'm not scared of mimes. Hey, could you please get out of the way? I paid $60 to get up here and I want to get a good shot. No, we have to look epic.
Oh, okay, but could you do it somewhere else?
No.
Fair enough. You gotta finish that croissant.
Well, whatever the case, he comes from the northwest part of the Fargus Kingdom and is Dimitri's servant. He owes a lot to Dimitri, probably saved his life or family or something, and would do anything to help Dimitri, like covering his shifts at McDonald's. I can still remember defeating the Elite Four in Pokemon Blue, jamming out to City Escape in Sonic Adventure 2, spamming Link's Up Special in Melee, and opening Twilight Princess for the first time on my Wii.
Kill every last one of them!
Wow, I was just kidding. He actually turned into a bad boy. Well, more like a crazy boy, but... Guys, the new legendaries for Sword and Shield have leaked, and I have the exclusive first look! Wow, thanks. I hate it. You can hold training matches at the school, but this honestly seems like the most boring feature. The Japanese trailer shows the two going back and forth until someone hits 0. It's like watching the most boring tennis match ever. Oh, nice, very good. Luigi's Mansion 3 combines elements from the first 2 games, learns from its past mistakes, and is shaping up to be the best in the series. It's charming, it's unique, it's fun, and...
It's spooky.
Standing next to Ignis is, well, I don't know. I don't think I've seen her before.
You would think she's one of the mysterious golden deer girls, but the hair color and style don't match. Could this be a random NPC or a new student? Only time will tell. Ferdinand of the Black Eagles eating a meal with Bernadetta.
I wonder how I can use this hammer to get Hyrule back. I know! I'll give it to the hero! Ha! I'm a genius.
What if I go Blue Lions and find out Crazy Dimitri is just a little too crazy for my liking?
I killed them. I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. And not just the husbandos, but the waifus and the Kodomos. They're like animals, and I slaughter them like animals. I hate them!
Red flags, girl, red flags!
There's already a Persona-like Fire Emblem game? Tokyo Mirage Sessions, duh!
Oh wow, aren't you so smart?
Do you want a cookie?
Do you want a cookie?
Yes.
Well, too bad! Of course, no fighter is complete without the very own stage. Say hello to Mementos, where our motto is, it could have been worse. Ingrid is the childhood friend of Dimitri, Felix, and Sylvain. She kinda acts like the mama hen of the trio, making sure they don't get into trouble. At the same time, she's basically the main character of a Otome series. I'm sure there are a lot of people who would love to switch places with her. The last thing they showed Pokemon-wise were the legendaries, in all their derpy wolf glory. I'm so mad my joke came true. Hey fellow cool kids, mind if I smoke a dope with you? In typical fashion, Nintendo had one more announcement to finish the Direct, but what could possibly top Banjo and Smash, let alone everything else they already showed off? It would have to be a new Zelda game or so. Jumping Koroks, they did it! The trailer implies Part 1 ends once your students graduate from the academy or leave for some reason, all at the same time.
Teacher of the Year Beleth, man, high five!
Seeing the return of the shoulder makes me wonder what other new features could be coming to the definitive edition. Sure, there's a jukebox from the new 3DS version, but what other secrets do they have in store? More secret bosses, new story elements, new characters, new weapons. Maybe we'll finally understand what Shulk is really feeling. Talk to us, Shulk. We want to help you. What's hurting you? What are you really feeling? And the best part about all this is, Joker is a great fighter. Quick, agile, ready to pack a punch once he activates Arson. He's fun and easy to use. He combos well, recovers easily, and he has a gun! Ah! Nintendo finally revealed more about Fire Emblem Three Houses after staying silent for over half a year. We've got gameplay details, story lore, and new husbandos and waifus for us to drool over. This is everything you can ask for in a Direct. I bet everyone else felt the same way. Where's Luigi's Mansion? This Direct was too anime. Stop being so anime, Nintendo. Sounds like they loved it. But despite that charming design, the fear of another fire/fighting starter lingered in the back of my mind, growing ever stronger with each passing day. That fear almost persuaded me to choose Sobble instead, but I held on to a sliver of hope that maybe, just maybe, Score Bunny's final evolution would be the best of the bunch, and that it wouldn't be a dual fighting type. Once Petra finishes the guy off, we get our first look at the experience growth UI. Here we see Petra as studying swords and authority.
I was kinda hoping she was studying how to kill people with flagpoles, but whatever.
It's bad enough I had to wait 3.5 hours just to play Link's Awakening, but when you had some random dude in Lyme who wouldn't stop coughing, it gets to you. And this wasn't a normal cough either. More like the middle point between a cough and a hyuk. Over and over and over. And just when you started to space out and think about your life, it started again, painfully reminding you that you are stuck in this living nightmare. Thankfully, the games were fun and made up for the excruciating pain. See, that sounds less like development hell and more like we want to take our time with this. Metroid Prime 4, on the other hand. Okay, guys, it's really bad. Really bad. I mean, I've seen dumpster fires before, but this is more like a junkyard bonfire. We're gonna have to start all over. Please, please don't be mad at us. I'm calling Retro. They're gonna come over and fix this whole thing. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. She is definitely someone who needs some guidance. Come to teacher.
Teacher,
That's me.
I've been thinking. Magic is fun and all,
Yeah?
but I really think I should be a general. Heavy armor and axes are where I belong. Just picture me on the battlefield. An impenetrable wall, a damaged sponge.
interesting.
I am not the hero Folan deserves, but the hero it needs.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Well, if it's so hard to look at, why did you play it?
For the world setting you are in, play the first 20 minutes of Xenoblade and tell me you are not at least intrigued with the scope and direction of Xenoblade. You can't. That's impossible. I don't like it! Not scientifically possible! That said, after looking closely at the houses, it's hard to go wrong with either one. But if you are still having trouble deciding, I have one final solution. Play my 3 houses Mario Maker 2 level. It'll clear everything up. I promise. That is, if they announce Persona 5 for Switch. But of course they will. Atlas is teasing P5S. What else could it be? Come on, Atlas. You can't call a game Persona 5S and not expect people to speculate a Switch version. Not in this day and age. Show me the port.
Persona 5 Scramble The Phantom Strikers.
My disappointment is unmeasurable and my day is ruined. Finally, we get to talk about the walking JoJo reference, Dorothea. She's probably the closest we'll get to a pop idol in a Fire Emblem game. A canon Fire Emblem game. I think we have one more level after Advanced. Perhaps Expert, Master, Bachelor's in Fine Arts. Whatever this 3rd tier, or 4th tier depending on how you count, is, I think we'll have classes like Falcon Knight, Wyvern Lord, Great Knight, Dread Fighter, General, or maybe classes we haven't seen before, like Steampunk Space Cowboy Knight. Ooh, I could totally see that.
Tanabe,
What?
producer of the
Who?
Metroid Prime series, baby! We've decided to make Metroid Prime 4 the centerpiece of E3 2019, making it our main game of the year. Is everything ready?
Yeah, we're gonna have to start over.
I'll call retro.
Although, how much you want to bet the eye patch is fake?
It's not a phase, teacher, and my voice just naturally went this low. It's natural.
Join the Lalon fan club. If you don't,
May the goddess have mercy on your soul.
You serious? Despite Bear being the slowest member of my team, he always wanted to race the other Pokemon. He never won, of course, but I appreciated his competitive spirit. Maybe I should have named him McQueen.
I am Speed.
Unfortunately, I never saw Apple Pie and Bear get in a race. Maybe Apple Pie was afraid of Bear's typing advantage.
I eat apples like you for breakfast.
But I think people now understand this isn't just kids at school. This is war. This is Fire Emblem.
This is Fallen!
Whatever the case may be, I think it's safe to say that Monolith Soft and Zelda have a bright future together. Would you stop? It's not going to happen. What do you want? You want money? You want rupees? It's yours. Just leave me alone. Jeez. Also, here's my number in case you want to go out for fried cuckoo or something. Okay, bye. It is my belief that every person is born with the power to choose. It's an ability we cultivate as we grow into adulthood, an ability we exercise nearly every moment of our short existence. While the majority of our choices hold little to no consequences in the grand scheme of life, there comes a time in every person's life where a single choice can change the course of their lives forever. For example, what college is right for me? What career should I pursue? Am I going to marry this person? Is this the right home for my future family? Should I pick Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield? However, out of all the decisions we as human beings face, none can be more important or more impactful to the very fiber of our mortal existence than this. Which house should I teach in Fire Emblem 3 Houses? It all culminates to the final scene. Zelda and Link stand on top of the Hylia statue, viewing the beautiful landscape. She turns. She tells him she wants to live on the earth and asks Link what he'll do. He nods, and then they don't kiss! Why would you do this, Nintendo? They are the cutest couple you have ever created, and you refuse to let them kiss? My headcanon, they populated and found Hyrule. Ash Ketchum, a young boy from Pallet Town, is on a quest to become a Pokemon Master. Together with his friends Pikachu, Misty, and Brock, he'll take on the Pokemon League and aim to be the best like no one ever was. I don't know where I'm going with this joke, so we're just gonna keep moving. Sure, they had Impidimp, and they still haven't revealed Impidimp, but he was clearly there making mischief, if you will. But they still haven't officially recognized him as a Pokemon that exists in the Galar region. Maybe it's just a running gag that not even the people in Galar recognize Impidimp as a Pokemon. Like, someone will have him on his team and they'll throw him out and be like, oh crap, what the heck is that? Oh, my bad. Here, let me get my real Pokemon out. Impidimp? No, don't give me those. No, you don't exist. You're not real. Of course, once you reach the tippy top, Ganondorf still knocks you around like a plushie.
Welcome back to the shipping game. Our current bachelor Simon Belmont has just finished asking his questions and is about to find out who his perfect match will be. But first, Mr. Belmont, what are your final thoughts?
Number 1 sounds athletic and sexy. Number 2 sounds cute and sexy. Number 3 sounds wild.
That's it?
Yeah, just wild.
Oh, well, good to hear, Mr. Belmont. And with that, it's time to pick your perfect match.
It was really hard, but I choose number 1. Yeah!
Well, I guess that's good to know, Mr. Belmont.
Yeah.
But you don't get to decide. Our audience does. Hey! Did I forget to mention that? Looks like we have our results. And the winner is contestant number 2.
It's a good puppy, yeah!
Another happy ending, folks.
I love puppy.
Thank you for watching the shipping show. And remember, if it breathes, we ship it. Good night, everybody.
And when I say gaze at them, I mean gaze like you're appreciating a piece of fine art. Getting close enough to touch. Don't touch. Don't touch. Do I have to follow you around all day? After all, 2020 will be Xenoblade Chronicles' 10-year anniversary, at least in Japan. What better way to celebrate Monolith Soft's flagship masterpiece than with a beefed-up, perfected definitive edition? Xenoblade Calendar, Swimsuit Edition. Money! Oh, yeah! I'm so sorry about Saros' body being stolen. Well, she can't take the sword where she's going. But if you can't decide whether Twilight Princess or Wind Waker is bad even after watching this video, then there's only one way we can settle it. In Smash! Okay, we're doing this? Okay, you pick Wind Waker Link, and I'll pick Twilight What is this? Breath of the Wild? Where's Twilight Princess? I'm sure he's here, just let me find him. Just a sec, give me a sec. Where did he go? Ganondorf? Zelda? What is going on? Where did he go? Why did they do this? In the E3 2019 trailer, Sothis tells Beleth that both sides of time are revealed to him, implying some extensive time-traveling magic. She then asks what he will do. I want to go to the beginning of time to watch the goddess create the world.
Ooh, sorry. The most I can do is 5 years back or forward.
Can I go back and stop my mom from dying?
No. Main characters can't have 2 living parents.
Worst dragon lolly ever. I miss Tiki. If you are debating on going to E3 someday, I highly recommend you do. Yeah, lines are a pain, but it's so much fun being with other fanboys, fangirls, playing this upcoming game. And if the lines are still a problem for you, bring your Switch. That's how I spend most of my time, or working on my analysis. Bring a friend, your Switch, a good pair of shoes, and you'll be fine. Also bring some cough drops, just in case. Remember how I said Mercedes was the top tier waifu? Well, scoot over, girl, because here comes a new challenger, Ingrid. Wow, you are not very loyal at all. I mean, Mercedes is still number 1 in my heart. For now. I'm just keeping my options open. Something about its goofy smile warms my inner punk rocker just a little. Hey. Hilda, I need you to take out their axe users over there.
I don't really feel like it.
What do you mean you don't feel like it?
Can't you get someone more capable to do it?
Trust me, I would, but you're the only one over there at the moment. I have no choice but to ask you. See, that's your problem. You asked me.
That's my Hilda. Characters are low polygon models that look better from afar than up close at times. Except for Midna. She looks good no matter what. Faces in general have improved, but it's the fingers, man. He's got baby hands! However, S supports are not possible until the war phase, when they are thankfully the legal age to marry. Glad to see intelligence system and the FBI had a nice long talk about the legal age of consent. Hey, she's legal. Seriously, are you running out of material? How many times are you going to make that joke? As many times as it takes. I guess what I'm trying to say is that there has never been a Pokemon that better embodies the spirit and soul of a region than Wooloo. They remind me of home. Okay, I forgot to write up a teaching plan for today, so let's just play some good old-fashioned dodgeball. You guys know the rules. You get hit, you're out, catching the ball is safe, and no killing each other. Sounds good? Okay, on my mark. Get set. Go!
Kill every last one of them!
Hey, Ronald McEyepatch, were you even listening? That's it. Go to the Archbishop's office. You're my new waifu now. Thank you so much for watching, and welcome to NintenCity. 2019 was an awesome year for the channel, mostly because of Fire Emblem, but also because of you lovely viewers. I couldn't have hit 3,000 subscribers without you. Thank you for subscribing and sticking around despite my terrible jokes. As for the future, our next goal is 5,000 subs. I'll try to keep a somewhat steady stream of content, while also challenging myself with new projects. Anyway, your positivity and compliments make every video I make worth it. I'm still hoping to make it big one day, but I'm very grateful for the NintenCity family I have right now. I hope we continue to make incredible memories in 2020. Goodbye, you good people!